Charles Barkley, also known as the Round Man of Rebound, is one of the best players to ever win an NBA championship. An All-American power forward at Auburn University, he was drafted with the fifth pick in the NBA draft in 1984. He was selected to the All-NBA team first team 5 times, the All-NBA second team 5 times, and once to the All-NBA third team. He started in 11 NBA games and was named the All-Star MVP in 1991. In 1993, with the Phoenix Suns, he was voted the league's MVP and during the NBA's 50th anniversary, named one of the 50th greatest players in NBA history. He competed in the 1992 and 1996 Olympic Games and won 2 gold medals as a member of the United States Dream Team. Barkley is a 2-time inductee of the Basketball Hall of Fame, being inducted in 2006 for his individual career and in 2010 as a member of the Dream Team. In his rookie year, he played with Julius Erving, Moses Malone, and Maurice Cheeks, who had led the Sixers to the NBA championship in 1993. Under the tutelage of Malone, he was able to manage his weight. Malone helped him how to know to prepare before a game. Barkley averaged 14.0 points and 8.6 rebounds per game during the regular season, and he also earned a spot on the All-Rookie team. The Sixers made it to the finals but was knocked out by the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the next season, his team would get knocked out of the Eastern Conference Finals, but this time against Milwaukee. In his third season, Moses Malone was traded to the Bullets, and Barkley had to take his role as the leader. With his new role, he averaged 14.6 rebounds per game and also led the league in offensive rebounds with 5.7 per game. He averaged 23.0 points on .594 shooting. But Barkley was knocked out once again by the Bucks, but this time in the first round. In the next season, Julius Erving retired and Barkley became the franchise player. With his new role, he was averaging 28.3 points on .587 shooting and 11 rebounds per game. He appeared in his second All-Star game and was named to the All-NBA first team for the first time in career, but he fell short of the playoffs in this year. In his last 3 years with the Sixers, he never made it to the finals. Barkley demanded a trade after the Sixers failed to go to the finals the year before, and a trade was made with the Phoenix Suns for Jeff Hornacek, Tim Perry, and Andrew Lang. The trade to Phoenix in the 1992-93 season went well both for Barkley and the Suns. He averaged 25.6 points on .520 shooting, 12.2 rebounds, and a career-high 5.1 assists per game, leading the Suns to an NBA best record. Barkley won the league's MVP and was selected to play in his 7th straight All-Star game. He became the 3rd player ever to win a league MVP honors in the season immediately after being traded. Established multiple career highs and led Phoenix to their first NBA Finals appearance since 1976. Despite Barkley's proclamation to Jordan, it was his destiny for the Suns to win that title. They were defeated in 6 games by the Chicago Bulls. He averaged 26.6 points and 13 rebounds per game during the whole postseason, including 27.3 points and 13 rebounds and 5.5 assists per game throughout the championship series. In the 4th game of the finals, Barkley recorded a triple-double after collecting 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. In the next season, he will be injured but still put up 21.6 points, 4.95 shooting, and 11.2 rebounds per game. His team made it to the playoffs with an injured Barkley and was knocked out of the Western Conference Finals by the Rockets in his last season with the Suns. He led the team in scoring, rebounds, steals, averaging 23.3 points on .500 shooting, 11.6 rebounds, and a career high 7.77 free throw shooting. Despite that, Barkley was knocked out in the first round by the Spurs. Barkley was traded to Houston in exchange for Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Mark Bryant, and Chuck Brown. The trade to the Houston Rockets in the 96-97 season was Barkley's last chance at capturing an NBA championship title. He joined an NBA veterans team that included two of the NBA's 50th greatest players, Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. He became the second leading scorer on that team, averaging 19.2 points on 4.84 shooting and 13.5 rebounds. The Rockets were knocked out of the Western Conference Finals by the Utah Jazz. The next season was an injury-plagued season for Barkley. He only averaged 15.2 points on 4.85 shooting and 11 rebounds per game. The Houston Rockets managed to make it to the playoffs only to be knocked out once again by the Jazz. The 1999-2000 season will be Barkley's final year in the NBA. Barkley averaged 14.5 points on 4.77 shooting and 10.5 rebounds per game. Barkley's season and career ended at the age of 36 after rupturing his left quadriceps tendon on December 8, 1999, in Philadelphia, where his career began. Barkley returned after 4 months for one game. On April 19, 2000, in a home game against Vancouver Grizzlies, Barkley scored a memorable basket on a rebound and putback. This was a common trademark during his career. After the basket, Barkley immediately retired and concluded his 16-year Hall of Fame career.